want to say first of all that I hate reading Shakespeare because it's impossible to understand without a modern day translation, and even then it gets really confusing. So I had to look at the Spark Notes to have any idea what was going on. Um, but basically, it's a farce written by Shakespeare about two twin brothers with the same name and their slaves who have the same name who kind of get mixed up in each other's lives and end up causing each other trouble through misunderstandings. Um, but what I did like about this was that Shakespeare wrote in female characters who think for themselves. And when you look at this compared to the other play we read, the Bacchae, um, Shakespeare gives women personalities, while the women in the Bacchae are just kind of tools to move along the plot. What they say doesn't really matter because they're acting under the influence of a man. But the fact that what's his name, Liana, or the Luciana jumps to conclusions that her husband is cheating on her is for me good, because it shows that she's an actual person who can make mistakes and come to these false conclusions like anyone would in that scenario. Um, and I also noticed that the Antipholus who can't take a joke is kind of in the beginning the guy before everything goes to hell and they both like kind of end up in a bad situation. He's the one who's embarrassed in front of his friends, and the one who doesn't get the gold chain for free, but has to pay for it and gets locked or arrested because of that. So you have the Antipholus from Syracuse, who is kind of good natured and can roll with the punches, and all this good stuff happens to him. But I think he's also more damaged due to losing his family in the shipwreck. So, like, honestly, I'd rather be the Antipholus who kind of had this bad day, and then at the end of the day, everything gets sorted out, and he gets to go back to his wife and family. Um, but yeah, and the fact that his wife still loves him after he went to a prostitute is, he's got a pretty good life. So I guess my question to the class would be: is this really comedy? Because I mean, nobody gets hurt, but it's the underlying story is that this family got broken up and this guy's about to be killed. So I don't know. To me, that seems like a tragedy more than anything.